World Philippines. Tita Lavinia, hi, welcome.
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies, and congratulations. I would like to ask Miss Quezon Province, Miss Angeles, as well as Miss Manila. Hello, ladies. I only have one question for you. Now, the folks that you see in front of you, these are the ones who run social media from Facebook to Instagram. And you are competing with some of the most recognized names in pageantry. For the other ladies here, this isn't their first rodeo. How will you ensure that your name and your images will be out there, knowing that we usually pick up great photos, great content? Miss Quezon Province, please.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm so happy to see you in person, Tita.
Salamat.
I only saw you on IG and live. So, for me, I think one of the reasons that the media could recognize me is not just by joining here, but through my cause, which is, as mentioned earlier, I am a licensed agriculturist. And I want to see the people that there are a lot of women engaging in this type of profession. So I want to inspire the youth that agriculture is a decent job that you can earn, right? And see it as a way of business. So I think that is the most important part of joining Miss World, to influence other people through your cause. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Quezon Province. Yes, Miss Angeles.
Hello everyone. As my first pageant ever, it's really an honor to be with these amazing women, and they guide me along my journey to Miss World. For the media to recognize me, I try to be my authentic self. And as an advocate for teenage mothers, I really hope I can spread awareness about what these young mothers go through, and I want to do my best to give them the strength to be the best mothers that they can be, no matter what age.
Thank you so much. Miss Manila.
Hi, Tita. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
So as a first time in pageantry, I am really grateful for the opportunity to just be able to stand here along with the empowered women. I will bring my authenticity here. I will bring my personality to the table, because I believe that all the experiences that I will be experiencing here is more than enough for me. And I'm really, really grateful to be able to stand here, getting outside of my comfort zone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies. And if I may, yes, for you guys to be recognized, don't hesitate to tag these pages, because these are the ones who will repost your images so that you can have like a broader reach. Thanks so much. With Ashley Subihano, pinakauna ko nakita dito. Hello, Ashley. How are you feeling?
Hello, followers of Tita's Pageantry. Thank you so much for attending.
You look amazing. You look great. White looks good on you.
Thank you very much.
What preparations did you do for this press con?
We've had rigorous training, specifically in Pasarela, and definitely extensive rehearsals.
That's nice. Ashley, you're not just fighting for the Miss World Philippines crown. You're actually fighting for history here.
Absolutely.
People ask you all the time about your mother connection. What did she say about your fight here at Miss World Philippines?
To have fun, ensure I'm doing my best, and to keep up with Miss World.
Great, great. Thank you so much. And of course, we know that you will do very, very well in this competition. A lot of people know you, so recognition is a good thing. Please invite your fans, your followers on how they can support you this journey.
Hello, everyone. You can find me on Instagram at Ashley Subihano. Please, if you can, support and follow me throughout my journey towards the next Miss World crown for the Philippines.
Great. Thanks so much, Ashley. Good luck. It's nice to see you again. Last time we saw each other was in 2019.
No, it's been so long. I'm so happy to see you again after the pandemic. I hope you're doing well.
I am. Thank you so much. You know, I think that they want you to line up, but just very quickly, I want to know, we posted your photo in a bikini. A lot of people responded well to this photo. How do you feel about this newfound group of supporters pushing you?
You know what, Does I feel very overwhelmed and with happiness and excitement.
because as you know, in my first pageant, it was my first run, and it was a very overwhelming but very nice experience for me. Now that I'm Miss World, I just want to tell all of my supporters that this is the authentic me. I feel very happy to be myself, and I hope I can show that to you in today's press presentation.
And we cannot wait to see your moves. Thank you so much. You're one of the best when it comes to pasarela. Your posture is amazing and your stance. So go and kill it on the runway today.
Thank you, Tita.
Thanks so much, Cassandra. Good luck. Miss Bacoor Cavite, could you kindly introduce yourself?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Eliana Waki, 25 years old, representing Bacoor, Cavite.
Eliana, I think this is my first time to encounter you at the Nationals. This is your first national pageant?
Yes, it is true. It is my first time to join a pageant, national pageant, any pageant in my whole life. And I believe that when I work hard enough, that's what I do actually. I'm very blessed that I have a very supportive camp with me, my family, Okada family where I'm working. They're very supportive, and that's where I get my motivation.
That's amazing. I mean, it takes a lot of guts because you're competing with the likes of the Justine Felizartas
the ones of veterans and have
exactly,
experience.
exactly. But how do you feel in general that now you are formally introduced to the public? Now you're really getting into the pageant scene. How does it feel for you to have your feet firmly on this platform?
You know what? I will be very honest. This is a mixed emotion.
Okay.
I am nervous, of course. It's inevitable. It will be there. But I am more excited. I'm more passionate about what I'm doing. And as I mentioned earlier, the reason why I've joined Miss World as my first beauty pageant is because I resonate more to this beauty pageant. It has its purpose. It's driven with morale and ethics. It's what I'm passionate about my advocacy.
That's great. All right. Well, thank you so much. Hola, Paula. Why is it that every time I see you or your sister, it makes me roll my R's?
Oh, thank you so much, Tita. It's so great to meet you in person.
Well, it's great to actually see you here right now. But I actually, I wanted to ask you a question earlier, but you were already asked.
Yeah.
Because you speak Spanish, people always assume that if you're going to win this crown, you might just win the Reina Hispano. Are you prepared for that crown, or are you like more open when it comes to your other preparations?
My main goal really is to represent the Philippines internationally. I obviously aim for the best Miss World. I think it's a great platform. I love how it's advocacy driven, and you get to work with such empowered women around the world. But if I ever get the Reina Hispanoamericana or any of the other crowns, I would be so proud to have the Filipinas hash in me, and I will perform my very best in every pageant that I do.
That's amazing. Now, from the last time we saw you until now, what has changed, Paula?
Girl, a lot.
A lot?
A lot. But you cannot even believe it. I am way more confident.
Okay.
I am way more driven and mostly more grounded. I have struggled actually after my previous pageant. I have struggled mentally. So I needed to go home back with my family, with my friends, just back home. And after that, I realized how much I wanted this.
Okay.
So I got really prepared. And now that I'm here, I'm really to showcase the world how ready I am to represent the Philippines.
Yun naman pala. Paula, because you returned and you're returning really strong, what can you say to those who have been heartbroken with their first or second try in pageantry who might be considering returning?
I think pageantry is about learning about yourself. And if you ever have the chance to join a pageant, do it because it's so rewarding. Not only because you might get a crown or some cash money, it's about getting to know organizations, again, empowered women who have super beautiful advocacies, and mostly it's about learning yourself because it's really getting out of your comfort zone. You're walking there on the stage, you have to speak loudly about things that you care about, and I think those learnings you will carry it all your life.
Amazing. Okay, thank you. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Besos. Good afternoon. We have Allison Black. Hi, Allison.
Hello, Tita. I'm so happy to meet you.
I am so happy that you approached me. Pipigilan ko tong wiwi ko. Allison, how was your experience today? You guys were formally introduced to the press and the pageant fans. How's your experience?
Wow, it was really surreal, Tita. Actually, last night I was really nervous and anxious, but one of the advice they gave us today is to just be yourself, just own the stage. And I hope that I did that today. I feel like I'm really discovering new ways to be a woman. especially in beauty pageants, and I feel so confident and so proud of myself and my sisters.
You know what? Every time we have a new batch of ladies, of course, we check on the background and then we always zero in on the dancers because they're the ones with the best posture, they're the ones who could really walk well. But dancing is different from pasarela training and other stamina things that pageantry entails. But what have you been doing to make sure that you're strong?
Yeah, so like, I dance, right? So it's a very different technique compared to pasarela. So thankfully at Aces and Queens, we have Coach Louis, and he really taught me to let go of my hips and let go of my arms, because in ballet, it's graceful, but it's very stiff.
Yes.
You really have to engage your core, your legs, your arms. But in pasarela, you have to let go.
You sway, yeah.
You have to sway, but you can carry by your core. So there are strengths to being a ballet dancer in pasarela, but there's also stuff you have to let go and switch off. And other than that, thankfully with Papa J, we have a lot of core fitness.
Okay.
And honestly, I don't like working out core.
Who does?
But thankfully, because of Papa J, I feel like I have a six-pack or a four-pack.
This is so nice. I asked this question because I remember, I think it was Kia who mentioned that, I think it was MJ who mentioned that at first she thought it was just standing in front, but then it took her a couple of years to really understand that you have to build strength because the stage is there, you have photographers, you have folks who want a piece of you, and you have to stand up and you have to have the strength to endure that.
It's a lot of muscle endurance.
Yeah.
Like standing on stage, all of us are like, my feet hurt. But we have
But you
to
can
keep
show.
poise, keep grace. Same with the ballet, we dance on our toes and we have to keep pushing until the show is over. But I'm happy, I'm kind of understanding how to switch between dance and my pasarela and beauty queen life. But I think that dance is still a strength for me in this aspect of my life. I feel like it's brought me a lot of experience and also a lot of grace to add into my presentations.
Yun naman pala. Alright, well, Allison, thank you so much for giving us a little bit of your time. This introduces you, of course, to the Titas of Pageantry fans, as well as the Tita Lavinia channel subscribers. So we wish you luck. Maraming salamat! Thank you! Who finally introduced herself to me. Samantha, this is your first rodeo at the Nationals, tama ba?
Yes.
So how does it feel? Because you look so poised, you have Allison also who's from UP, same batch you mentioned. So that's on the academic side. Like, how did you transition into the beauty pageant side?
Actually, aside from this is my first major national pageant, I'm also the first representative of my city. So I'm really preparing to represent my city in the national stage at that. And right now, I transitioned to beauty pageant because I started as a youth volunteer. I'm active in my community through my community work. I go to different places all over the Philippines, distribute storybooks, school supplies, and even help communities to rebuild their schools. Right now, we have a plan with my organization, Project Okada, to help build a school for the Magat community in my city.
Okay.
So I believe that the Miss World Philippines platform will enable me to empower more people, because I think that's really who is an exceptionally empowered Filipino, someone who can empower people more. So with this pageant, I want to expand my network, find the best version of myself, and really push for my advocacy and inspire more people.
Well, that's great. Because we all know that out of all of the pageants, alpha pageants out there, Miss World, as well as Miss World Philippines, these are all rooted to social causes.
Yes.
So, was this your first choice in joining the Nationals, or do you have other
actually,
plans?
this is what my heart wants.
Okay.
But I think some people know that I actually tried for Bini Bini Pilipinas. Because when I met Tita Rodil, I'm actually from the KF.
From KF, okay.
Yes, because we have different batches or groups, right, for training. So I'm one of the Bini Bini girls fielded by KF. But during the training, I feel like my heart really belongs to Miss World because I want to show the world my purpose, who I am, as Samantha Gabranino, as a beauty queen, aspiring beauty queen, and my purpose in life.
Thank you so much. All right. Well, I hope that this is a platform enough for you to introduce your causes, and we will be seeing you. And good luck.
Thank you, Tita.
Salamat. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Great.
I'm relieved that
tapos na ang press.
At mababa na ang araw, medyo tahimik na ang buhay. Miss Lipa, could you introduce yourself briefly to our fans and subscribers?
Hi, I'm your Miss World Advocacy, Kyla Ariadne Chongson, 22 years old, and I'm proudly representing my favorite place in the Philippines, Advocacy.
Miss Lipacity, I was observing you earlier. I was also observing the reception of the pageant media. Magigets mo naman kasi, lalo na kapag nandun ka sa mga pageant media, medyo excited sila over certain girls, but you're pretty new at nag-resonate ka sa kanila. Why do you think that is?
Well, one thing, I do look like Emma Tiglao, as people have said.
Oo nga, na-mention ko nga, agad-agad.
Yeah, but honestly, I've been training for 6 months to improve on my stage presence, my pasarela, my Q&A, and I'm really glad that it reflected this pageant, especially here in the press conference where every press is looking. So I'm glad that everyone recognized it. Thank you.
Kyla, this one, we haven't seen you before. Where have you been? Where have you been hiding?
Well, I actually haven't dreamed of the pageantry ever. I've just been invited here, and going through this journey, I've learned how empowering it is to look confident, to look beautiful, present yourself beautifully in front of everyone. And I haven't seen that before. And I'm glad I have now, because now I have found my new purpose. That's pageantry.
You know what, at the height of the pandemic, a lot of us, especially women, I know there was even a high-profile company who was called out for an advertisement showing na this pandemic, marami sa ating mga babae nagpabaya, tinamad mag-ayos, but now that you are in the pageantry arena, you have to be at your best. Dumaan ka ba doon? Dumaan ka ba sa hindi na nagpapalit ng t-shirt? Dumaan ka ba tayo doon at medyo ayos na ayos tayo ngayon? And how is the transition that now you have to be on point all the time?
Well, honestly, yeah.
O, diba?
Oo, I have become chubbier. I'm way chubbier before.
Okay.
Ayun, may mga ilang days na talagang walang ligo.
Nakakaloka naman yun.
So ngayong pageantry talagang tinanggal nila yung pagkabara ko sa akin.
Pagka Batanggen, yeah.
Na yung bara ko sa akin, and parang mas ginawang mas babae, but not removing my authentic self.
Ayan, yun naman pala. Well, Miss Lipa, we will be waiting for you. I hope that you open up your social media account. Ang hirap niyong habulin. But thank you so much, and I hope that you enjoy this journey, and laban lang. Salamat! Steve! It's nice to see you. However, you have to explain to everybody you're representing Marikina. I'm from Marikina.
Oh, you are?
Oh, I grew up there.
Oh my god, so we're technically neighbors.
Yeah.
Well, from the ones that do follow me, I did represent Davao del Sur before for Pilipini. But I did shift to Marikina City because I want to represent both places that I grew up in.
Okay.
My mom is from Davao del Sur and my dad is from Marikina City. So, like my childhood, I grew up living the best of both worlds. So why not showcase it in a pageant platform?
That's amazing. So the thing was, of course, everybody knows this. There's no reason to hide. A lot of us were really heartbroken with your Bini Bini stint. And then we thought that was it for you. And then I saw you at KF not too long ago.
Yes.
But I didn't press you. You just said that you had plans, but we waited for you for Bini Bini Pilipinas. You weren't there. So naisip namin, siguro Miss Philippines Earth, siguro Miss World Philippines. What made you decide to go for it this time?
The opportunity was there, and before I even decided, it wasn't something that I've decided in a long time. After the pageant, I went back home to Canada because I wanted to spend time with family and do some inner work and accept what has happened to me. And more so when I think about it, you know, the opportunity is here, and I've been working really hard for this for 6 years. And while the platform, the opportunity is great, I don't want to close any doors while I still can. So that's why I joined Miss Rose Philippines. And it's a different pageant, of course, but at the same time, it is still purpose-driven. And I think I've evolved from all the pageants that I've joined. And hopefully this time around, Destiny has winning a crown.
Amazing. Well, you are in fighting form. You've always been in fighting form. I hope you enjoy this journey, and yeah, we hope to see you on that stage. Thank you so much, Dusty. We're so happy to see you.
Nice seeing you, Tita.
Bye-bye.